The quadratic formula finds the zeros of a quadratic equation. So quadratic formula finds the zeros. The zeros are the x-intercepts, right? And it's where it's going to cross the x-axis. We need to have an equation in standard form that says equals to 0. And then we just use this formula. Now, good news is this formula is just basically knowing how to do a little bit of number crunching in your calculator, and you will get your answers. Bad news is that it's a fairly big formula to remember. Lots of different songs, different things to remember it. Here's mine. It's a little song. It goes, minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided all by 2a minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided all by 2a. Now, some people say instead of saying minus b, they say opposite b, and that's probably a good idea, because if you have your b number ends up being -3, you're going to write the opposite, which is +3. And if it's 5, the opposite is -5. So opposite b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided all by 2a. How do we use it though? Let's check two examples. If I'm asked to solve 2x plus 5x squared equals 4, it's already kind of not in the right order, right format. First, I need to have something equal 0. And then I really want to have my x squared first, because a is besides the x squared, b is besides the x, and c is only the coefficient, no matter in which order they are, right? And when I bring this over, it's going to have a different sign. So I got to make sure that I put it in the right order first. So this is 5x squared plus 2x minus 4 equals 0. And now I can tell what my a, my b, and my c are. Because my a is going to be 5, my b is going to be 2, and the c is -4. So let's plug them into a formula. Opposite b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided all by 2a. So let's try it here. Opposite of b, that means it's -2, plus or minus. Now, these guys are not cooperating. Plus or minus, it's not an operation. I'm going to do it with the plus first, and then I'm going to do it with the minus, but it's going to come up in just a sec. So b squared, that's 2 squared, minus 4 times a, my a is 5, my c is -4. Now make sure that the square root sign goes all the way to the end, and then divide it all by 2a. 2 times a, my a was 5. Okay, let me continue over here. So I have the equal sign, -2 plus or minus square root of 2 squared is 4. And now I have a minus and a minus, which will make this a plus. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 4 is 80. And divided by 2 times 5, which is 10. So it's going to be basically square root of 84. So I can break it up into 2 steps. And I'm going to use the minus first. -2 minus square root of 84 divided by 10. And then I can do the other one, the plus. So -2 plus square root of 84 divided by 10. Okay, so now I need to pull out my calculator, and I'm going to do the top part all together, then hit enter, and then divide it by 10. Because I want to do the whole answer first, not divide 10 just by the last part. Okay, so, or you want to put brackets around here, and then you can do it in one step, but it's not worth it. Then I've plugged in my calculator, and it gets -1.17 for the -1 and 0.717. Use your calculator, make sure that you can get these answers. And those are the 2 zeros. So those are where the function is going to cross the axis in 2 places, at -1.17 and 0.717. And also, it's where if I now plug back in that x value in here, I should get 4. And if I plug it in this function, then I'm going to get a 0. Okay.